The CME tool is pricing in a 0.25 federal rate hike in the next FOMC meeting, family. It's your boy 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 TV Millie. I'm back with another one. So in this video, we'll be doing a tectonic update. This is a macro environment update type of video, and we'll talk about tonic towards the end. So stick around for that. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description, man, and really leave a comment on what do you think will happen in the next 22 days. Will we get another 0.25 or will we get the Fed pause? Now, why am I looking at this, family? Because the job market came in pretty hot. Okay, the job market came in pretty hot. A lot of people are talking about debt, the debt limit, credit. You feel me? A lot of people defaulting on loans. So we're still, being haunted here by the ghost of the macro. I know earlier in this week, this was around last week, this was around like 50%. But when the job market came out hot, you've seen it drastically change. Now they're pretty much pricing in a 0.25, and this is crazy because we're seeing Bitcoin move through it all. Now, family, I want you guys to be cautious with Bitcoin and also altcoins because we are heading into the CPI meeting, and we usually see some pretty sharp moves from Bitcoin heading into the FOMC meeting. We're looking to trap traders, investors, and hodlers. So just keep that in mind, family. We do have the CPI reading, and we'll have to just see if the CPI comes in hot. A lot of people think it might come in a little hot, where we will see a little bit of volatility and correction with the Bitcoin price. But fam, Bitcoin over 30,000 is amazing. And now people got their hawk eyes, looking for the altcoin season and this tremendous altcoin push, man. I mean, what do y'all think? Y'all think Bitcoin is going to go to 40, 50, 60K by the end of 2023? I'd love to know y'all opinions inside the comments. Taking a look at the Tether dominance here, family, you can see that it broke the uptrend. So the Tether dominance broke the uptrend, which is bullish for cryptocurrency, but it's still sitting at about 6%. We want to see that Tether dominance here around at 3%. We want to see it even lower. And what we want to pay attention to, family, is the stock RSI, because leading into the CPI, right, if we get a hot CPI reading, you can expect this Tether dominance here to shoot up as a lot of people run to stables. A lot of traders, should I say, run to stables, just try to protect themselves from that volatility until the market corrects and figures out which way it wants to go and kind of like digests the information. The market is always forward thinking, so they digest the information. Sometimes you just got to be patient and give it a little time. The reason this is concerning because this could easily turn into a double bottom, and it's funny because it looks like it wants to set up the double bottom here. We get a hot reading, and then we see the CPI jump back there. We see the CPI jump back up here to maybe this neckline. Excuse me, not the CPI. We see the Tether dominance jump back up here to maybe this neckline, which is around 8%. If we get a hot CPI, family. But if the CPI comes in around what everybody thinks is going to come, and it's actually lower than expectations or right at expectations, then you can expect this Tether dominance to hang around down here at the bottom of the stock RSI, looking to reset. But still, this could give Bitcoin continuous momentum. So the more this hangs around at the bottom, and the more that this comes down to reset, the more bullish momentum we could possibly see from Bitcoin. So you want to keep an eye on that. Also taking a look at the DXY, same situation, family. It's crazy, same situation, because you can see the DXY is kind of like selling off, but it's putting in this pattern in this channel. It's a pretty channel, self-explanatory. Is going down, up. It's not really giving you no higher lows. It's pretty much trading sideways. Okay, so that's also bullish for Bitcoin. Whenever you see the DXY trade sideways or capitulate to the downside, a lot of momentum usually goes into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And if we get a hot CPI, I would expect the DXY to run back up here, maybe to let's zoom this out and see where this neckline is, around 105. Cross back up here to 105, get rejected at resistance. 105 has been some pretty heavy resistance here for the DXY, and maybe bounce back down to 102 and just trade sideways, because we're in a macro environment and everybody's trying to figure out if we are currently in a recession. Let me know if y'all think we're in a recession, man. Are you starting to feel the effects of recession and inflation on your pockets? But if we see the DXY correct here and get a reset on the stock RSI, I would expect it to go up, especially if the CPI comes in hot. So we'll continue to monitor this DXY, but it's a little skeptical. It is a little skeptical when you look at the DXY and you look at the tether dominance, family. But I mean, Bitcoin has a mind of its own. You can see here it's still rising up 6% on the day, and we're getting a lot of Bitcoin dominance sitting at 47%. The traditional stock market, you can see here, up 1%, and the Dow is up. The S&P is up 0.4%, and the Dow is up 0.14%. So we have to keep an eye on the traditional market. Taking a look at tonic, family. We talked about tonic probably like 7 days ago, okay? And we've been talking about this pattern. Again, this is the daily chart. So sometimes you gotta look at smaller time frames or look at higher time frames just to get as much information as possible. We're not technically bullish for tonic because we're not over both moving averages, the 50-day and the 200-day, which would confirm bullish momentum. You can see here we're putting in a lower high here, another lower high, and you can see here it's just in a downtrend. So we're coming to the end of this pattern here. This seems to be a descending triangle, and tectonic has to make a decision, family. Will we go up? Will we go down? It seems that it's all going to be decided by the CPI. You're seeing this from a lot of these altcoins. They're just kind of winding up, getting that momentum. Not saying it's bullish momentum, but kind of like loading up either to go to the downside or go to the upside. And it seems like we'll be closing in on this pattern by the 14th, which would be the CPI rate. So it's crazy how cryptocurrency works, man. Cryptocurrency is it's like artificial intelligence. Very, very smart. The market makers very, very smart and interesting space, man. It just intrigues me, and I'm learning something each and every day. You're starting to see a lot of people rave about the new liquidity pools, the tectonic liquidity pools, isolated tectonic pools here. Liquidity pools, and you're starting to see people rave about the staking, etc., etc. So if you want to get into those strategies, man, make sure y'all check out the Tectonic Tuesday, hosted here by Agent 𝐦𝐨𝐬, the Tectonic ambassador. Man, these guys go over different strategies where you can actually utilize the tectonic utilities as far as the lending, borrowing, earning a passive income, and learning how to use these isolated lending pools. So let me know what y'all think about tectonic. Again, it is part of the crypto.com ecosystem. So as CRO grows, you will expect, we will see tectonic continue to grow here. And we take a look at tectonic, you feel me, still anywhere between that 18 million and 30 or 18 million and $30 million market cap. So yeah, what's this? Dex Tools is saying it's at a 30 million market cap. Coin market cap need to get that together, man. You can't have a website named Coin Market Cap and then you don't have the right market cap. That is crazy. It blows my mind every time. But 1686, man, this thing for the last, I want to say, month has been in a downtrend, but it's been in a tight downtrend. And usually when you see these tight downtrends like here, it's usually an explosive move to the upside because descending patterns are usually bullish depending on the momentum of Bitcoin and the entire macro environment. I think that this can make an explosive move to the upside. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This pattern is a little bit bullish. But another concerning thing about the pattern here is that we're not really seeing the Bollinger Bands tighten up like I would want. Down here, you see how the Bollinger Bands tighten up, and then we seen that explosive move to the downside. And this was, again, a descending pattern. You feel me? Descending pattern, heading to the downside, bam, move to the upside. We're seeing it again, headed to the downside. But will these Bollinger Bands tighten up, and will we break to the upside or downside? That is yet to be announced. So y'all let me know what y'all think about tectonic. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the entire macro environment. Are y'all bullish on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Are we in a bull run, man? Is the bull run here? Let me know in the comments how y'all think, man. It's your boy 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 TV Millie. I'll catch you in the next one.